Happy Friday! We are serving up a hot steaming cup of cosplay with a side of sugar, spice, and everything nice. And we're going to be talking about cartoons and cosplay today. So, hope you're ready for that. Before we get started, I'm just going to give our ads a little whirl.
I've been a superhero for a long time. It used to be so simple. You catch the bad guys, do the right thing, save the world. Then I met Aiden, and things got complicated.
Iris recruited me as a kid and turned me into their own personal weapon. I couldn't see any way out until I met Marty. But now we're going to burn their entire organization down if we can.
Forces of Nature, books 1 and 2, Scorcher and Thin Ice are available now wherever books are sold online. See www.kellygentner.com.
Pokeballs by Crayley is your one-stop shop for handmade magical creations that celebrate all the Pokemon universe has to offer. Available on CrayleyVanest.com, that's CrayleyVanest.com, and possibly coming to a con near you.
So, just wanted to make a note. Crayley is having a 50% off sale on all of her wearable Pokemon art. It's a really good sale. Get to her site. And also a shout out to D&T, who is our affiliate partnership. We've got their link in our show notes. They have tea mixes for all your D&D character classes. They have cups, mugs, anything you could ask for. So now I'm going to bring out our guest. She's MacnCheesey Cosplay. She is awesome. We're going to talk about cartoons, cosplaying from cartoons, and all that fun stuff. So welcome, Mac. How are you doing?
Hi, Kelly. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. You look amazing. I love your costume.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good. It's been a long day, and getting to kind of come back into cosplay makes me feel like all the better. So
isn't it just like coming home? Like
it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Makes my heart feel warm.
Life is always better in cosplay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how did
when I don't look like myself?
It's so funny. It's like I am my truest self when I'm buried under makeup and wig and layers of fabric.
Precisely.
So how did you get started cosplaying?
Oh man, I got started I think it was right after COVID. So it was kind of like when we were all kind of getting back into like the flow of things, some people were wearing masks, some people weren't. It was kind of like a 50-50. But I got started right in that kind of area. I just kind of got back from college and had more free time on my hands since I moved back home. And me and my friend decided to go to a convention, and we've never been to a convention before, but she wanted to go. So I thought, hey, why not? And one of the days she decided, like, let's pull off a last minute cosplay. I was like, okay. I was kind of scared at first because I've never done anything like that before. And as soon as we did it, because we were kind of scared at first, we didn't think it was gonna be like, a huge reaction at everyone. But once we did it, everyone was just like, oh my gosh, I love your character. And we met so many like cool people just through cosplaying that one day. It was just an unforgettable experience. And that's when I started getting into it more and more, and started going to more conventions and meeting more and more people, and just creating this wonderful base of just a bunch of friendly cosplayers. And it's always been a love, and it's always been just a great time, just getting to do all these things as a cosplayer. And it expands my creativity level as well.
Oh, I fully agree. It's
Mhm.
always inspiring for me to just be around other cosplayers. I always come
Mhm.
back from cons like super inspired, but also too exhausted to act on it.
Right, right. I agree.
So, what was your first cosplay?
My first cosplay was Inosuke Hashibira from Demon Slayer. You know, the guy
Nice.
with the forehead who has a face that looks like a really pretty girl. And I did like a female version of him at one of the conventions in Indiana, and it was a lot of fun because like it was such a simple cosplay to do, but you can do so much with it because his character is like known all throughout the world. So if you at least have, you know, for some kind of like baggy pants and then like the swords and like blue hair, people are gonna know who you are.
Oh, I love that.
Mhm.
That's super fun. And do you have a favorite memory of being in cosplay or being at a
Oh,
con?
jeez, there's so many. I feel like definitely meeting definitely meeting a bunch of different cosplayers and seeing what they can do too. I guess my favorite memories have a lot to do with seeing little kids at conventions and them freaking out like that you're cosplaying their favorite character. I met this family who had a little. It was actually my first time cosplaying. I met this family who had a um, who had they were all cosplaying characters from Demon Slayer, and they were freaking out that they saw me cosplaying as Inosuke, and it just warmed my heart because they're like, can I get a picture with you? I was like, yeah, oh my gosh, of course. And
Oh,
the mom came after they were like they interacted with me, stuff like that. They all gave me a hug, and then the mom came up to me and said, I just wanted to let you know you made my kid's day, the fact that you were cosplaying Inosuke as a woman, matter of fact, and they absolutely loved your cosplay too. I was like, I'm very happy that I made your kid's day. You guys made my day.
that's so sweet.
Hmm.
When I first started cosplaying, oh my gosh, 17 years ago. So it was like the second or third year I was cosplaying,
Hmm.
I befriended a family, and I was Black Canary and their little girl was Black Canary. And the mom
Oh,
came up to me and thanked me for like being there in cosplay. Like they took pictures with me. And she was like, my daughter is getting bullied for like in comics and stuff. So it's really great for her to see someone in cosplay.
oh,
I'm still friends with that family, and like they have
that's
two
so cute. Oh
they
my
have
god.
two more daughters. The first one is all grown up, and it's been
Oh,
really just a gift. And it was
for
really
sure.
touching to because
Yeah.
I used to be that kid and I just hid what I liked. But
Hmm.
I was glad that I could help be an example that girls can
Hmm.
like that stuff.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. I remember having to hide the fact that I liked anime for like the longest time, and then like watching like cartoons and stuff too. Like, oh my gosh. Like if people found out that I liked Cartoon Network cartoons as like I don't know, like a high schooler, I'd be made fun of easily.
Yep.
But now I just like it's so common now. And it makes me so happy, like just knowing that like I don't have to be ashamed of liking cartoons anymore. Like I'm a grown adult and I don't care.
I am so here for it. Like
Mhm.
some people get mad when stuff they love becomes mainstream. I'm like, yes, do the things that make your heart happy. And if more people feel comfortable loving the stuff that I love, awesome. Also, there's more merch for
Mhm.
me. So win-win.
Mhm. I agree.
I wasn't open with my geekiness until I started dating my husband, which was the year before I started cosplaying. So
Aw.
or no, 2 years. So we've been married 18 years. I've been cosplaying 17 years.
Oh
And
my goodness. Wow. Congratulations.
thank
Oh my
you.
god.
This is my husband. Yes, do it, lady. I don't know if you guys have you seen Chick? Have you
Yes.
He's obsessed with chick.
Yeah.
So my husband just, a couple months into our relationship, he's into geeky stuff too. And he looks at me, he's like, if you like this stuff, why are you hiding it? Why are you hiding who you are? And so I keep teasing him. I'm like, you did not know the Pandora's box you unleashed, because wig heads in the shower. He just sees me because he's like, recently we got a package and he's like, when I married you, I did not know I would be getting severed hands in the mail. Because I ordered a thing and I forgot to warn him. So he just opens it. He's like, what is this? I mean, he knew because he knows Adam's family. But at first he's like, what?
That is my family right now. Whenever, because I moved back with them recently after just graduating, and
oh, congrats!
Thank you so much. And they weren't really used to me like cosplaying, I guess, yet. And as soon as they started seeing like all these different kinds of wigs and like odd pieces of clothing come in, and they're like, "What is this for?" And I'm like, of course, whenever I say cosplay, they're like, oh. So now I like switch it up and be like, oh, it's for an outfit. It's like, I thought this wig was cute. Wear it out. They're like, you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs?
And I'm like, no, it's like I'm like, yeah, I wear wigs out from time to time,
to certain places.
To certain places, yeah. I wear them out.
And we have a few people saying hi. So Vita2320 says hi. Hi, Vita.
Hello.
And Melody Jasmine Desjardins says greetings, programs. Hi, Melody.
Hello.
And yeah, twice now I have left wigs on a stand in the shower. The first time I forgot to warn him. The second time I warned him twice. And he forgot, and it was still a shock. So
my boyfriend will he'll every time I leave like a wig head out or something, he always forgets it's there and gets so scared. Like, especially if we're like watching a movie in the dark and just like I keep all of my stuff in my room. I don't really like it out and about, so I just kind of keep it all cluttered in my room. And whenever I'm working on something, I just kind of leave it out in the open just so I don't forget about it. And that being working on wigs. So I'll have like it sitting in the corner so I know it's like there, but he doesn't really realize that yet. And then he walks in and he's like, God. He's like, can you put that anywhere else? I'm like, nah.
People want to cosplay waifu until they do not realize the reality. It is not sexy. It's not sexy. It's not fun.
Nope.
It's sequins all over your bed, because I like to cut fabric
sporadically throughout the room.
Yeah, and you're helping the girl get out of the layers, and that is also not sexy because we're tired. We're tired at the end of the day. We're tired. We're sweaty. We smell bad.
Exactly.
My whole goal with this show is to disabuse people of the notions that cosplay is sexy. Taking the wig off, taking the mask off. It's not. It's not.
You want a cosplay girlfriend until you actually see like what all they have to go through and do just to cosplay one character. And then it's just like, do you think I'm sexy now? Like, You're a godsend if you think I'm sexy, just like laying there with baggy pants and a baggy t-shirt and like no makeup on, completely working effortlessly by like sewing something or gluing like a prop together or something like that,
and cursing every time you stab yourself or burn yourself. Bless the men who love us.
Apparently they like that shit. I don't know. I don't know what I see in it. I don't know what he sees in it.
Yeah, I looked at my husband a couple weeks ago. I was like, what's it like to be married to a chaos gremlin? And he just smiled. He's like, it's fun. It's fun.
Like I'm glad you're enjoying it, but
I don't always enjoy being the chaos gremlin. And your pal Palpatine stopped in to say hello. Hi, Fred.
Hello.
That's my friend Fred, and he is thumbs up. Everyone who stopped in is thumbs up amazing.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We love that.
So what's your favorite cartoon, since we're talking cartoons?
Oh my gosh, that's such a hard question.
It's like choosing a favorite child. Okay, what you can give more than one favorite.
Okay. Let's stick with like 5, okay?
Top 5.
Obviously top 5. I can't really order them, to be honest, till I'll just say obviously Adventure Time, like
Yeah.
hardcore. Love Adventure Time. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was one of my very
Yes.
first cartoons that I watched as a kid, and like still obsessed with it to this day. Loved every kind of version. I loved like the very first live actions that they made with Matthew Lillard and all like the
Yes.
A-listers, like Freddie Prinze Jr. and oh my god. I love those. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see like if they do anything else with them, or but they still like, even if they don't, they still like
They hold up.
keep with it. They still hold on to it. They're still like very close with each other. Anyways, Scooby-Doo for sure. And to follow up with that one, Courage the Cowardly Dog, I absolutely love that one too. It's just something about like dogs and spooky situations, you know. But Courage is probably one of my favorite like cartoon characters because he's just so funny. Powerpuff Girls for sure.
Yes.
And like their cute little animation is just like top tier to me. Like I love how they're so different from like everyone else in the show too. It's just like they're trying to be normal girls, and it's like they look so much different from everybody else. How geez, what was my last one? I had one last one. All of it's mainly like Cartoon Network based, really. Cartoon Network and Boomerang.
was amazing.
It was. Oh my gosh, it still is amazing, to be honest. Like I still love my older shows, obviously, but the newer shows are they're catching on. I think they're catching on. You know, I feel like it's a tie between like Teen Titans and like for me it'd be like Dexter's Laboratory or Billy and Mandy.
Nice.
Definitely those 3, you know. I really liked all of those, and they went so deep into like their lore too. Like it was fantastic. I loved it all.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to list superhero cartoons, that would be my entire top 5. So I'm going to not allow myself to list those.
I mean, you can if you want to. Honestly, I did bring up Teen Titans. So.
Teen Titans is like just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's Teen Titans, there's Justice League, Batman the animated series, and Superman the animated series, and Batman Beyond, and that's 5 right there. Those are like 5.
Okay. We know what you like. We know you're a DC girly all the way.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. And then X-Men.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love X-Men. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The 80s and 90s were the golden age for superhero cartoons. But then there's like She-Ra, Scooby-Doo and Powerpuff Girls.
Yes, She-Ra. Oh my gosh. That's another good one.
She-Ra's,
so you're gonna say a bunch of the ones that I didn't think of, which I'm glad, because then I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, wait.
Kim Possible.
Make it top 10 now.
Kim Possible.
Kim Possible, yes.
I love
my
Kim
gosh.
Possible. Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack, yes.
Oh, yes. But I'm working on a She-Ra costume for next year. She-Ra was my very first superhero as a 5-year-old.
That's so
I
exciting. Oh
ran
my god.
around thinking I was She-Ra. My dad made
Aw.
me like a wooden sword.
I
So
love
the
that.
fact that
Oh,
it's taken me 17 years of cosplay before I'm finally making a She-Ra costume is a little sad. It makes me a
it's
little
okay. It's okay. We hold those characters deep in our heart to cosplay at a later date, you know, when we like develop our skills more.
That's basically I
So
wanted to make sure.
I feel ya.
I wanted to make sure I did it right. But my brother-in-law 3D printed a sword for me. And so my sister-in-law
Ooh.
brought it just like 2 weeks ago and I like wanted to play with it so bad, but it was at my son's birthday. So I was like, okay, I can't swing this around all the time.
Like, oh, dang it.
It's really pretty. Really pretty. So I'm really excited. We're gonna do a whole big group shoot for the Masters of the Universe.
Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I'm excited to see that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, hey, I mean you're in Indiana. If you want to come up for it, I'm in Wisconsin.
Please, please. I mean,
I'll send you the info.
I've made that drive, so I'm more than willing to.
Yeah,
And heck, I need to kind of expand my cosplay range. Or if you guys already have a full group, I can take photos for you.
well, we don't yet, so I'll send you the info.
Okay.
We actually don't have it yet even.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, I'll send you the info. Actually, Crayley, I'm gonna convince her to come up, and then a couple of my other Indiana friends. Maybe you can even catch a ride.
Oh yes, I would love that. Please.
Yeah, we have this location by me that has ruins of an old resort, and it looks
Ooh.
really like just mystical and cool. And then it's also a nature walk. So it's one of my favorite places to do photo shoots. I've only done one photo shoot there and I've been wanting to get back. That's where we're gonna
Mhm.
do it.
Mhm.
So I
It's
will
like one
send
of
you the
those
info.
places, yeah. It's like one of those places where it's like you do one shoot there and it's like, okay, now I'm familiar with the place. I want to keep on going back because it's just that good.
Yeah. Yeah. I went there and my husband took pictures. I was Laura Croft and I just could not stop smiling the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, this place is so cool. So we have a few comments to catch up on. We have Vita 2320 agrees. Hard part keeping wigs or costumes put up. No kidding.
Mm. Mhm.
17 years worth of them.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Mine are currently spread across 2 houses. We live in a duplex and my parents are next door and they've taken pity on me. They basically gave me a guest bedroom. And
Just for oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
so my addiction has spread.
I love how they're spiking that. They're enabling that.
They're so sweet. My parents are the sweetest. They're like,
Oh.
okay, you don't have room. We have a lot of room too, but they're like, you don't have room for all your stuff. We have room. And then my husband's weighing in with X-Men, Transformers. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's another good one.
It's like
Both
choosing.
of those.
You can't choose. You can't choose.
No.
Vita 2320, one of my faves, Johnny Quest, also a good one.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
And then Your Pale Palpatine. I'm so old. Super Friends. I can also do the voice of the narrator spot on. Fred, I need to hear that.
What? No way. No way. Oh my gosh.
So I actually have had the joy of getting to interview Shannon Farnan from Super Friends, Wonder Woman,
Oh,
multiple
that's so
times.
neat. Oh my gosh.
She is everything you could ask for. She is Wonder Woman. I love
Aw,
her. She's so nice.
I
I'm
love
gonna
that.
start crying just thinking about it. Like, yeah, she's amazing.
Mhm.
She's the best.
I
Like,
love it when voice actors kind of like they take instead of just acting for their role, they like create that their own character and they make it themselves. Like they really get into the character. And that's what I love about most voice actors. Like when I met uh shoot, I forget her last name. Her name's Stephanie. She voices Nico Robin from One Piece. She
oh,
literally the sweetest person ever. And
yeah.
um you know, I've met her a couple times already, and she's just like is Nico Robin at this. She
Oh,
looks like her too, and it's just crazy
oh
to me.
wow.
It's so crazy, and like it, man. It doesn't help that she's like she cosplays her too from time to time, and then
That's
I'm like,
so cool.
I'm like, it warms my heart. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you are her. Like I'm actually talking to her right now. Like it just, oh, I love her.
That's amazing.
Hmm.
Also, Melody says, shout out to a fellow Indiana cosplayer. Fort Wayne is her turf.
Fort
So,
Wayne's my turf too. Let's go.
yes. Yeah, you two need to meet up at a con.
We do.
Melody's
We do.
awesome. And Melody, Tron Uprising.
Stop.
I love Tron. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I've been meaning to get more into Tron lately. I've actually just been like more or so like looking up more lore like here and there. But like that's been on my radar for like a while. So if you have any recommendations, please tell me.
Also, that just made me think of another cartoon, Reboot. Did you ever watch that one?
No, I haven't. No.
That one? I don't even know if it's streaming anywhere. It
Mhm.
was so good though. It was definitely it's a 90s throwback.
I need to watch more 90s cartoons because that's
The golden
like
age.
my favorite era of cartoons, like all in general. Like I feel like I watched Boomerang more than Cartoon Network more than anything. Like that was like my channel. I waited until like it was like more so after midnight that one like when I was a kid to watch all the older shows. Like I couldn't care what was on the TV then. I was just like, I want to watch the Boomerang shows, like the
Yes.
Flintstones and like the Jetsons and all them. Like,
Oh, other good ones.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Let, let me look if Reboot is streaming. I'm like, I gotta Google this now. It looks like it's on Tubi, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on all the free stuff.
okay. I'll have to take a
So
look then.
y'all gotta look up Reboot.
Reboot. Okay.
And Vita says, my name is Stephanie as well.
Oh my gosh. Heck yeah.
Stephanie's Unite.
Stephanie's Unite. Let's go.
I love it. Yeah, so what costumes are you working on now? Do you have any projects cooking?
Oh my gosh. So I huge anime lover. And One Piece is probably like my top one that I've been working on the most cosplays for because I do cosplay Nico Robin quite a bit. And right now, we're working on a group that's going up to the dunes in September for a huge photo shoot called it's based on one of the arcs in One Piece called Alabasta, and it's going to be a huge corporation of these like agents, kind of like, man, what do you call it? Kind of just like a little work of people that like mafia. That's what I meant to say. It's like a mafia that work in like the like sandy dunes, and
cool.
the One Piece Straw Hats, like the pirates. They're gonna we've got like people coming up there as the Straw Hat Pirates, and then the Broke Works group, which is basically the mafia. We're all going to do a huge shoot. It's built up of like 23 or more people. It's a huge group.
Wow.
We're going all the way up to Indiana Dunes cosplay. We have a cosplayer for each and every one of the characters, and I'm going to be cosplaying Nico Robin, and that's one of the outfits I'm working on for her right now. And then next week I'm doing another One Piece group for it's just a straw hat group where we're basically going to dress as all the straw hats, but we're theming it as like a rock band. So we're making up our own outfits for the characters and such, and what we think that they would wear in a rock band. And we're really excited because we want to like do little like lip sync dubs with the characters singing to like certain like metal or like rock band songs, or like matching them to each character. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for next week.
That's gonna be so cute.
Yeah, I know.
Love it.
I'm so excited.
Also, I love mashups like that because then you get to be creative.
Right? Oh my gosh. I think it's so fun to like kind of create your own like look for different things. Like I know they're not like the most popular thing to do, but I wish it was more popular because then you can kind of like expand your knowledge on the character. Like it's
Yeah.
like this character acts this way, so I think that they would wear this, and then other people would be like, "Oh, that's clever. I like where that's going." You know, just kind of like going on a roll here. So I really like the theme that they picked out is the rock band, and I'm a huge metal and rock lover, so it's like this is right up my alley. I'm like, I created a playlist for this. Let's go.
And that's not a common theme, but that's a really fun theme. Also, that's something you can more closet cosplay, which I'm a big fan of because
Right?
budget.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I always love seeing, I think my favorite thing that I see at conventions now is all the different kinds of Mandalorians that you see
Those are
because like
fun.
people get so creative with it. And I have a couple friends who are Mandos as well, but they have their own versions. And you know, I really want to do like an Adventure Time one someday, or like
Ooh.
uh um even just like you know something that would I would favor as a Mandalorian, and I love the creativity that people get into it. So
Me
yeah,
too. I've seen like an Elsa Mandalorian, and that
I've
was
seen
so neat.
like the
Like,
warrior princesses too. Have you seen those? They look
yes.
so cool. Oh my gosh.
And that they put a lot of thought into that too. Like,
Hmm.
just, oh, Curly and I did not quite as elaborate. We did punk Disney princesses, and we had a lot of fun with that. Her
Oh
Sleeping
my,
Beauty had a Dream Theater, the band shirt, and I'm like, that's so.
that's so on key. That's so on point there. Oh my gosh.
I know, so clever. And then she took pants and like splattered blue paint on one side and pink paint on the other. So clever. And of
That
course,
is so cute.
my Ariel had to wear fishnets
Yes. Yes.
for the
Obviously, come
pun.
on now. She's a mermaid. She has to.
Yeah, it was it was fun. And again, it was like it didn't break the budget. We were able to a lot some of the pieces I had, some of the
Right.
pieces I was able to like thrift, and it was just able to be creative on a lower budget.
Yeah.
And I love stuff like that.
Mhm. I agree. I agree.
So we're at the halfway point, so we
Mhm.
can start going through pictures.
Oh my goodness.
Let's look at
That's
the
so
pictures
quick.
you sent in, and if you just want to talk about them, you can say whatever you want to say. So,
Sure, yeah.
sorry, one sec. Oh, this one's good.
So that is another One Piece character. Her name is Shinji, and she is a so obviously she's a zombie. But she used to be a performer, and when she died by falling off a this is spoilers by the way for anyone who doesn't want spoilers, cover your ears. She when she died, she fell off a stage, and one of her like biggest fans that her beauty should have been like you know should be preserved, he decided to like bring her back to life by like giving her someone else's soul, and it's like a whole ordeal. But and she's in one of the arcs called Thriller Bark in One Piece, which is kind of like a Halloween arc. And that I wore her like 2 years ago for a Halloween party, and I am going to be bringing her back this year for a Halloween photo shoot with a couple other of my cosplay mutuals. We're gonna do another One Piece Thriller Bark shoot, so I'm really excited for that.
Ooh, and I
Mm-hmm.
love it. You
Mm-hmm.
did really good on the makeup.
Thank you. I think the editing in the picture kind of helps with that because it was a very rushed makeup.
There is no shame in
I
making it up in post.
yeah. I think my favorite part of that was the Scalera contacts that I was wearing because those ones they just give it such a good effect, you know? They really kind of like set your eyes like almost like they're looking into your soul, you know? They're very creepy looking, and I love wearing those for very creepy looking characters.
Are you able to see while wearing those?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
It's
nice.
a tiny hole that you can't really even see in those, but the scleras are so big that it just like kind of covers your entire eye, so it makes it look like it's like completely covered. But um yes, I'm able to see in those very well. And they
That's
stick to
good.
your eye really, really well too, because they just go so far back.
Oh, wow. That sounds so uncomfortable, but, like,
I
kudos
mean,
to you.
I I totally would get that for like those who aren't used to wearing contacts, but I've been wearing contacts since I was like in third grade.
Oh,
So I'm so used to just like poking my eye, and everyone's just like, "Ew, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just trying to fix my contact. That's all."
so y it's par for the course for you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
There
cute.
we go. I love this one so much. This was a group that I did. Oh man, was it like a couple? It was a couple years ago. Um, just kind of getting back into the swing of things when it comes to COVID. But my two friends right there, Claire and MJ, we just did the like modern day versions of the Powerpuff Girls, and um,
Yes.
it very much kind of set in with like like how we are as people in general, because my my friends are a natural redhead and a natural blonde, and I'm a natural brunette, but I wanted kind of like a darker hair color for Buttercup. And so I wore a wig that was a bit shorter too, because I also had long hair then.
Right.
And it that was probably one of my favorite like just group, because we all like spent so much time just like getting into these characters, and we just like, this is us, like we're the Powerpuff Girls, like
You
I
3
wish we
look
had
so
more pictures
cute.
of them, but that was like one of my favorite group cosplays was doing them. It was so on point. Everyone recognized us when we were walking around too, and it was just a great time.
I love it. Yeah, you look adorable.
Thank you so much.
You'll have to bring it back and, like, get more pictures.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to do more versions of the Powerpuff Girls too, and
Yes.
expanding on that more. I've seen people do like, obviously the regular dresses, but I really want to do like Spider-Verse versions of the Powerpuff Girls.
That would be amazing.
Right?
I wanna see you do that.
Yes. Oh my
Do it.
gosh. It'd be so fun.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Hey, that's probably one of my most recent ones that is like very successful, I guess, when it comes to posts and everyone being like, "Oh my gosh, I know that character. You look just like her." This is Maki O's from Fire Force. It's a
Mhm.
newer anime, and they just came out with their third season, I believe. Yeah, their third season, I think. And she is a Fire Force firefighter, and she kind of controls. That she has like powers to control flames, and kind of funny as a firefighter, but
I love it.
but yeah, and part of what I really liked about doing this cosplay is that everyone kind of like casted me as her for a while now. They're like, "Oh, you like Fire Force, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been watching it for quite some time now, because it's like a prequel to a show called Soul Eater as well."
Mhm.
And they kind of coincide with that. And so I decided to watch Fire Force after that came out, but everyone's like, "Oh, you should cosplay Maki because you look so much like her." And I was like, "That's a that's a good casting. I think I might." And
Aw.
lo and behold, here's Maki. And I also made like her little flames that she controls too, and I made them to like kind of stick out on my shoulders. Um,
Ooh.
and those I there's that cosplay of her, and I'm working on another one for her where she's just wearing like an orange jumpsuit kind of. But yeah, that one is so fun to get into character with because everyone just like and Fire Force isn't like watched a ton,
Mm-hmm.
but as soon as people see that cosplay, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're from Fire Force," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Nice.
do you watch it?" They're like, "No, I haven't, but your cosplay looks so good. I think I might watch it now," and I'm like, "Do it,
Do it, lady.
do it, lady."
So what did you make the flames out of?
I made them out of like styrofoam. It was like a styrofoam ball, and then I took these little it was like these like little gift bags.
Oh,
They're like
yep.
see-through gift bags almost that you
Like
make little.
cellophane?
Yeah. And then I put those in that and then kind of taped them in a way to where it made them look like flames.
Ooh.
Painting them a bit and different like various flame colors and I made sure I had to put like little faces on them because that they have personalities. One's name's Sputter, one's name is Flare. So
Oh, cute.
I had to put little faces on them and then I just covered them in Mod Podge, like clear coating, so nothing like flakes off or anything like that. But and then I put like I skewered like metal like a little wire, like thin wiring inside of it, so they can kind of like float, make them look like they're floating on my shoulders. So
That's awesome.
I love cosplaying Maki. She's so fun.
I love it.
hmm
And then we have this one. That's
And there's a Nosuke. So that was like my most recent um, version of a Inosuke because the very first one I didn't have the boar mask, but people still recognized me as him.
nice.
So I was really happy about that, and it was a lot of fun getting to kind of renovate my look for this too. I even tried to conquer doing like contouring on my on my stomach to create fake abs.
Oh my gosh, I see it. I love it. You did good.
But I have been trying to like work out for each cosplay too, so I look buff in it.
Good for you.
I try to go full out. There is one of my Nico Robin looks. She has so many outfits in the series of One Piece. It's crazy, but I love how Oda kind of created that as like like for every character in the series. Like he put his heart and soul into making sure each character was like more than just their standard outfit, and um,
I
that was
like
one of
that.
my favorite ones. It's also very comfy to wear, like the pants and the shirt and everything. Like very movable, very fun to wear, and nice on winter days too. Because like, oh my gosh, on colder con days, that's like a godsend. I love wearing that one on cold days.
Nice. It's very cute too.
Thank you so much. There's another One Piece one.
I'm sensing a theme.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
This is Roronoa Zoro, and I wanted to do a female version of him, and he definitely is one of my favorite characters of the series. A very strong, very strong, and very quiet character too. Like he doesn't say a lot, but when he does, like his one-liners are great, and he's a very strong-minded person, and I love how determined he is to be the strongest swordsman in the world. And I like using his determination to get through like tough times too. So I hold him like very close to my heart, and getting to cosplay him just made it all the better. Like it was a lot of fun, like walking around the convention as Roronoa Zoro, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, you look so cool!" And I'm like, "Stop, thank you."
You do. And again, the special effects makeup is A plus.
It was thank you so much. It was a lot of I love doing scar makeup. Like that's probably one of my favorite things now is doing a bunch of like different kinds of makeup. Scar makeup is probably like my top favorite thing to do because then I can do something drastic and not have to like worry about, perfection because scars, they aren't perfect at all. Like they're all so super weird. So I don't have to worry about perfection on them when it
Yes.
comes to looking like a scar.
That makes sense.
hmm
Oh, that's so cute.
That is Mitsuri from Demon Slayer. I've only cosplayed her once, but I'm looking to do her again one day. I'm hoping to do her for Valentine's Day since she is the love Hashira, and
Oh.
I want to be able to do her for like a Valentine's Day shoot because I would think that would be super cute to bring her back on Valentine's Day. But
Did you style the wig? Because that wig is.
I did, yes. Oh
Ooh.
my god, I'm trying to restyle it though because it definitely fell apart within the years of having it kind of stored away. But
Fair.
the wig was so big when I got it. Like it's so long, and it's a very pretty wig, like very very pretty. But the bangs were like covering my eyes, and like having to like kind of like style them up and tease them and kind of like cut them to where it fits my forehead because I have a very small forehead.
Yeah, I have the same problem. It's
Mhm.
and then cutting bangs on wigs is so stressful because if you cut them too short, then what
That
do you
looks
do?
awkward. Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
I get your pain. It's a hassle. But it's still like once you get it, that's when it like clicks. It's like, oh, okay. This is perfect. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna
Well, you did well. It
Thank you
it
so
looks
much.
amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, here's another good one. So as I mentioned earlier about Fire Force, it's a prequel to the series Soul Eater, and these two characters are from Soul Eater. The front character is me, I'm Medusa, and then the back character is her son, Krona, and or they Krona is actually non-binary, but they in the dub they say she, but in the sub they say him, which
Mm.
is kind of weird. Or it could be the other way around. But Krona is Krona is non-binary, but they still refer to them as her son. You'll have to excuse my dogs if they bark so loud.
That is okay.
But Medusa, I've also been meaning to bring her back too because Soul Eater is a very Halloween based anime, and it
Yeah.
is it has the kind of like quirkiness of like an old 90s cartoon, which is what I love about it. And I really enjoyed being Medusa, even though she was like the worst villain out of all anime characters. I still love like she's probably one of my favorite villains of all time because of how like maniacal she is in very like discreet ways. So getting to actually embody her as like a character was a lot of fun, and just painting her tattoos was so fun. I love her tattoos because it like wraps around her arm and there's like a snake on each shoulder. This is super cool.
Being a villain is really fun sometimes. Like,
Right? Right?
oh,
And
there we go.
that was the first time of me being Fiona. I didn't really get a lot of time to work on her wig then, so I didn't really have like the bang piece that I really wanted. But it's still like people still recognize like me and my friends because uh we did Fiona, Cake, Ice Queen, and Marshall Lee, all the gender switch characters from Adventure Time. And it was a lot of fun getting to do that. I really loved what my friends did with their cosplays. My friend Claire is Cake, and then she did a really nice human version of Cake because it's hard to enable like animal characters, but I think I really love what she did with like her wig with the ears. I think it's so
Very
cute.
clever.
hmm
And you're definitely recognizable both in the picture, but the bangs really just
Yeah,
take it up a notch. That
it has, and I'm hoping like I did get more recent pictures of her too. I'm just waiting on my photographer to kind of like finalize them.
Mhm.
So, and that is with like the newer bang look too.
Ooh,
So as
fun.
soon as I'm just so excited for those to be up and running.
Waiting on photos from a photographer. Like, they take as long as they take, and I always appreciate my photographers, but it's like you're like a kid waiting for Christmas Day,
Yeah.
right?
And I'm a photographer too, so like I feel
No.
the pain of cosplayers, but also being a photographer. But I'm really, really, really thankful that all cosplayers like that I've worked with have been super patient, and I've been like, "Oh, it's okay. Take your time. It's art. I don't want you to like
Right?
rush yourself. I know they're gonna look good, and I have faith in you." And it's like, thank you for giving me time.
That's how I try to be because also we all have day jobs.
Right? Yeah.
Unfortunately, art does not pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
enough. It's
Not enough.
I wish it did.
I agree. I agree. There's another Nico Robin cosplay. That was actually my first Nico Robin cosplay.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was from the Gold Film movie of One Piece, and that was a lot of fun to do. I had my friend behind me with the arms because that's part of her powers. Is the Hana Hana no Mi devil fruit gives you the powers to um, spread any kind of limb from any kind of surface as long as like the
Nice.
surface is in sight. And I decided to have her do like the hands around me because that symbolizes her power. And yeah, that's probably one of my favorite pictures of her. And like the lighting and everything looks so good. Like this photo was barely edited. It was one of my favorites so far.
That is such a good optical illusion too. Like,
Right? Yeah, she hit
well
my
done.
friend hit herself, like, really well behind me, like and she was also cosplaying too, so she had a lot of stuff on.
Mm.
So, we were just like, "Okay, how are we gonna pull this off?" So, you know, we placed the cameraman in, like, a specific position, and then I had her hid behind me with, like, her hands out and everything, and it worked out so well. We barely even needed to edit it or anything.
Wow. Bless our friends who are willing to like go to those lengths
Right?
to give
Right?
that assist. Like, oh.
Mhm.
And we do have 3 viewer submissions, so I'm gonna go through those.
Oh, perfect.
So this is Stephanie Nicole Warlick, looking absolutely adorable,
Oh my gosh, I love it. Stop. I love that.
right? And Melody Desjardins, King Beast
Ooh,
1354.
heck yes. Oh my gosh. I love the Cruella de Vil look. It looks so good. Oh my
Too.
gosh.
Just slaying it.
Slaying. Absolutely.
And then this is Space Pope Cosplay,
Oh
aka
my,
your Palpatine, just
oh my gosh. The tick and shoot. Uh, it's Bill Cipher, right? I think from Gravity Falls. I
yes.
freaking love that. They both look so good. I love Bill Cipher is such an interesting character, let me tell you.
Fred is confirming. Yes.
Yes.
Nobody
No
wanted to
one
shake
wants
my
to
hand.
shake your hand.
Aw.
I wouldn't either. I'd be too scared, man. That's a dangerous handshake right there.
And now the time has come that I'm going to ask you our question that we ask of all our guests. So I'm going to give you the full screen. Just
Okay.
a sec. Nope. Sorry, they have moved the controls around.
Oh, that's okay.
So there we go. Just looking like a moron here. Okay. So what advice would you give to new cosplayers?
Okay. So any new cosplayer, obviously, like, con crunch is real. Do not deny that it isn't real. And I would definitely, if you're going to plan on something like cosplaying something huge, definitely give yourself the time that you need. Don't be ashamed of buying the supplies that you need for cosplaying that certain character before, like way before, like months and months in advance of like any, like when you're trying to cosplay that character, because you're gonna need that time. Keep giving yourself time for those characters of making that cosplay. And don't let anyone like destroy your hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let anyone tell you, that's weird, or why do you cosplay and stuff like that. Like, don't let anyone destroy the fact that like your cosplay, I mean, if you look at it, cosplay is weird, but do we enjoy it? Heck yes, we do. And why should we deny the fact? Like, why should we, like, I don't know. It's just, cosplay is something that you enjoy, and you shouldn't let anyone tell you otherwise. Because if it's something you enjoy, then why get rid of it? It's something that you've picked up as a hobby. So, and it's your hobby. It shouldn't be anyone else's. It's not their hobby. That it's not anyone else's but yours. And you should cosplay who you want, and within like the matters of, like, I don't know, cosplay rules or whatever. No blackface, people. No blackface.
No blackface.
But create and be creative with what you want to do as a cosplayer, and don't let anyone make you suffer because of that. This is your hobby. You do what you want to do with it. And that's really like my main point I want to get across. This is a hobby. This is your hobby. This is something that you enjoy, not anyone else. And no one should degrade you for that.
Well said.
Mm-hmm.
I always think that the people who do make negative comments, I don't even take it hard. I always feel sad for them. I'm like,
I do too. It's like, do you have anything good? Like, are you okay? Like, if you're gonna tell me that cosplay,
they
like,
clearly have no joy in their lives if they have to go rain on everyone else's parade.
right, exactly. It's like, I get
And
it. My hobby is like weird to you, but I think this is like my normal. Like,
it's
and
my
if you're
happy
not okay,
place.
you're not okay with my normal, then sorry, I can't help you with that.
Once I started thinking like that, then every time someone made a negative comment, I just got sad for them, and I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
it
And
didn't even hurt me. I was like, wow, that
that's
person
what
just
you
has
should
a
do,
sad life.
honestly. Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with me. It's just them putting their negativity out in the world because they're so sad that they can't stand seeing other people happy. And then it stopped hurting me when people said negative things. I was like, okay. May you find your peace. May you find your weird little hobby that makes your heart happy.
Mm-hmm.
You can say whatever you want, but at least I'm not sad.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, don't let anyone steal your joy, people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Mac, where can people find you online?
So you can pretty much, I mainly post on my Instagram, which is MacnCheesey Cosplay. I also have a TikTok that's also linked in my bio at the Instagram. And then I also have a photography page that is 123 Say Cheese at on Instagram. And
That's
that is also linked. You can spot the theme there, right?
yes.
That is also linked in my Instagram bio, MacnCheesey Cosplay. So, yeah.
Are you sure you're not a Wisconsinite? Because you really like cheese. You belong up here with me.
Oh my gosh. It's all based off of my name, Mackenzie. So
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I get called mac and cheese a lot, so I was
That's
like,
cute.
why not make it my tagline, you know?
Well, when you come up for the She-Ra shoot, I will take you to our castle that is filled with wine and cheese.
Yes, please.
That is the thing. Mars Cheese Castle needs to sponsor us because I mention them like every episode. That's how I entice people to come
Come
visit
on,
me.
get the sponsors going. Come on.
One of these episodes, we will just do an episode for Mars Cheese Castle. I don't know if I will ask permission first. We'll just show up. We'll be like, here we are. No,
Absolutely.
to be clear, I will never show up at a business to broadcast without asking permission. That's just not professional, y'all.
Right.
Just
Yes.
jokes, people. Just jokes. Everyone, you can find me at Phoenix Sis Entertainment on your social media of choice. You can also find the podcast at Cosplay Cafe Podcast pretty much everywhere. Look for us. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here,
Yeah.
Mac. This has been an amazing episode. I've had a lot of fun.
I had
And
to too, yeah.
yeah. And everyone, I hope you have a great weekend and keep cosplaying.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. I'm George.
I'm Seth.
And we are the hosts for the Fanatic Forum, the podcast that is all things geek. We talk about anything you could possibly imagine.
We talk books, comic books, video games, wrestling, battle tech, fan theories, that how they relate to Warhammer and Godzilla fan fiction. We go off on long, bizarre tangents that don't necessarily mean anything. We have theme nights for a very interactive show. Tell them, George.
Extremely interactive. I mean, you've got to check us out live. We are 8 p.m. Eastern on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you can't catch us live, you can always check us out on Spotify. Be there or be square, baby.